Welcome back to Cloud 2K, and today I'm rebuilding the Los Angeles Clippers. Let's go. So the Clippers have a lot going on right now. They had a really good offseason, bringing in guys like Bradley Beal, Brook Lopez, Chris Paul is back as well, Bogdan Bogdanovic is here. Like, this team's a very good team, but obviously the big thing that came out about a month or so ago that's still ongoing right now is the whole Kawhi Leonard situation about did he get paid that $48 million under the table with this fake LLC? I don't know. There's a lot, and a lot of people, like Pablo Torre, has broke down a lot of stuff. A lot of it still goes over my head, so I'm not going to sit here and pick a side right now because I simply don't fully understand what's going on. But there's a lot of different potential punishments between Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers, and one of them is like voiding his contract. I don't want to go that far, so I'm just going to have Kawhi Leonard suspended for this season. Not going to do anything with his money. I don't know. There's a chance, like, maybe like some type of situation or some type of punishment doesn't come out until after next season and next off season, whatever. I don't know. The way I'm just going to deal with it is just having Kawhi Leonard suspended for year one. That'll leave our team with James Harden, Bradley Beal, Bogdan Bogdanovic, John Collins, Zubac with bench, Brook Lopez, Chris Paul, Chris Dunn, and Derrick Jones Jr. Honestly, with Kawhi Leonard, this could be a championship level team with him at 3 instead of Bogdan. But I am going to let this team rock out. I think the first half of year one, just kind of see how they do. I don't really want to make too many big trades because we are going to have Kawhi Leonard coming back. The only problem with kind of losing this year is Kawhi's 34, James Harden's 36, 32 Bradley Beal, Brook Lopez is 37, Chris Paul's 40. Like, Brook Lopez and Chris Paul are probably going to retire after the season's over. So we might just lose those guys, but we blow out the Jazz week 1, 41, 10, 10, and 6 steals for James Harden. I'm just going to go to the trade deadline. If I feel like we're in a position to actually win, maybe I'll make a trade for another wing or something like that. But unfortunately, this might be a push year, which might really lead to some heavy regression. Okay, so we're at the trade deadline. We are 40-12, and never mind, it's sim pass. I thought it said stop. We're 40-12. We're not making trades, but we're a game and a half back from the Mavericks, being the 2 seed in the Western Conference. So maybe I would have made a trade, but James Harden is having a 35-9. Basically, he's back in Houston. It feels like Zubac 13-11 is cool, not as good as last year. John Collins 14-6, shooting 35% for 3. We'll take that. Bradley Beal 19 points on 44% from 3. Now that Bradley Beal's making like what, $5-6 million a year versus 30 something, this is such a better value player. Brook Lopez 10-4 in probably his last season. Chris Paul in probably his last year 9-6. I was hoping to get Chris Paul a championship. I guess we're not gonna do that. But 19 points, 3.5 assists on 43% for Bogdan Bogdanovic. He's actually fitting in super well. So since I accidentally simmed through the trade deadline, we're just going to go to the end of the season here. And I think, honestly, like us being a 1-2 seed in the West, we could win a championship without Kawhi Leonard, which, I mean, would be sick. But then we're going to obviously have to run it back to win with Kawhi Leonard. Jokic wins MVP, Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year, TJ McConnell 6th Player of the Year, Vic Depoy, Miles Buzelis Most Improved, Tyrese Maxey Clutch, Ty Lue Coach of the Year, Zachary Sable Executive of the Year. We have no Clippers on the first team. James Harden, All-NBA second team, 29, 5.5, 9, 50, 46, 87. We basically got prime James Harden back. Nobody on the third team. Defensive teams, nobody on the first or second team rookies. I'm not even worried about it. We end up being the 2 seed in the Western Conference, taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. DeJounte Murray, Jordan Poole, Trey Murphy, Zion Williamson, Yeezy Missy. I kind of forgot DeJounte Murray was even there. But, okay. Game 1, we do end up winning by 1 point. James Harden with a big playoff performance. Now, James Harden's not the best playoff performer, so maybe this isn't great for us, but we are up 2 games-0. Oh, John Collins. John Collins comes in. We're up 3 games-0. We sweep the Pelicans to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves in the second round. Dante DiVincenzo, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, and Naz Reid. Again, I still think we are the better team. We could very much use a Kawhi Leonard right now. They do win game 1. They blow us out. James Harden had kind of a James Harden game. Anthony Edwards with 38-11. We do tie the game, or the series 1-1. Bradley Beal 34-4. James Harden with a the shooting has not been great for James Harden. We do go up 2 games-1. Anthony Edwards is trying his best, but we get a vintage 45-3 in 12 game from James Harden. Take a 2-1 series lead. They tie the series 2-2. Anthony Edwards with 55. Bogdan Bogdanovic tried. We're up 3 games-2. Bradley Beal, another 30-point playoff game, and we win in 6 to take on the 1-seeded Dallas Mavericks. They've been ahead of us all year. Kyrie, Klay Thompson, Cooper Flag, Anthony Davis, Derek Lively. This is going to sound crazy, but this is the worst version of this team we're going to face because you guys know Cooper Flag gets insanely freaking good really quickly. But we do win game 1. Klay Thompson with 25. That's not enough for Bradley Beal's 31, 5 steals, 5 blocks from our 2-guard Bradley Beal. Game 2, they do tie it. Okay, they tied up. Kyrie Irving had a good game. James Harden, he tried. Bradley Beal had another block, man. This guy's averaging 3 blocks a game in the conference finals. We're up 2 games to 1, 25, 6, 11 for James Harden. Game 4, okay, listen. I'm going to get ahead of this. We're tied 2-2. Let's go ahead and drop to an 8. They want Chris Dunn starting and Bradley Beal at the 3. We lose that game. Chris Dunn 6 assists is cool. Yeah, let's put Bradley Beal and Bogdanovich. This is game 6. We lose in 6. Dang. We lose by 21. We got our ass kicked. We have a Mavericks Cavs final. Kyrie Irving going back against the Cavaliers, and he wins against his former team. And just like that, player retirements, LeBron. No, Chris Paul. Where did Chris Paul go? Was Chris Paul not just here? Oh, look at that. Brook Lopez and Chris Paul we're going to say no to. Batum, you can retire. That's fine. We're going to see. I don't think we have any first round picks at all. Clippers. The Thunder have our pick at 27. I guess that makes sense for, yeah, you guys know. Team player options though. Listen, Chris Paul and Brook Lopez are going to get a lot worse. Both James Harden and Bradley Beal declined their player option. Brook Lopez, we're bringing back. Kobe Brown, we're bringing back everybody that we can here. Qualifying offers. Okay, so we need James Harden. We have Bogdanovich. We have Chris Dunn, Cam Christie. Kawhi Leonard is going to be back for next season. We have Derrick Jones Jr. We have Zubac, still Brook Lopez. So we are looking at our point guards. James Harden, I'm going to give you a 3-year deal, and it looks like you are going to come back. James Harden is going to re-sign. I would like Bradley Beal. He's going to regret Bradley Beal and John Collins. I'm going to go for it. Bradley Beal is a 2-guard. He wants $10 million, 3 years. We'll try that. And then we'll try, is John Collins gone? John Collins is gone. We're going to take a flyer on a guy that's not restricted, which is going to be Aaron Wiggins. A 3-year deal, Aaron Wiggins. John Collins might be gone, unfortunately. Chris Paul, we might also lose. So who did we get there? We didn't have enough cap space. We have James Harden. We have... Okay. So, does that mean we can't get Bradley Beal? We can't get Bradley Beal back. We can't... Okay. So that leaves us with Malik Beasley, Isaiah Joe. We're going to send a 2-year contract to. Power forward, I'm going to throw Aaron Wiggins a contract. Bradley Beal and Kobe Sanders, you guys are both going. I'm sorry. Aaron Wiggins signs. Can we get Isaiah Joe? We get Isaiah Joe. Now, it is a bit of a drop-off, but the guys are a little bit younger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to make Kawhi... how do I keep forgetting how to do... Bro, I hate how they changed this contract, this whole screen up. I want Kawhi to play the 3 and then back up 4. So we have our 2 there. They're going to get a lot worse. I really wanted Chris Paul. I really wanted Chris Paul, and I can't give him a contract. Chris, my man. Spencer Dinwiddie, Cam Payne. Who's just the best we can sign at this point in time? Earl Jenkins, Gary Payton, Bruce Brown, Pele Larson. I don't know. Bringing in some young guys for maybe some trades. Let me just fill out this roster. Okay, player progression. Wow, this is the problem with this Clippers team. -4 for Kawhi, 1 for Zubac, 5 for James Harden. Isaiah Joe stays the same. 3 for Brook Lopez, 1 for Dunn, Derrick Jones Jr., 3 for Bogdanovich, 2 for Aaron Wiggins. All right. Okay, so we have Kawhi Leonard back, but everybody on this team got a lot worse. Okay, and no Chris Paul too. Brook Lopez actually didn't fall off as much as I thought. Brook Lopez still can be in this rotation, So we go back to a 9-man: James Harden, Isaiah Joe, Kawhi Leonard. Oh no. I guess. Oh God. Oh boy. Okay, we need to make some trades here. We need a 4 so badly. Who's making a lot of money that can't be? It is Bogdan Bogdanovic. You had a fantastic year for us last year. I appreciate that, but you're making too much money to be bad right now. I just need somebody that can play the 3. Alex Caruso can do that. It's not much of an upgrade, but Alex Caruso coming off the bench is better. Oh god. That makes like Chris Dunn and Cam Christie available. Like it's Chris Dunn's there. Cam Christie, not a lot of money here. I don't have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of draft picks. Gary Trent Jr. is cool. Tobias Harris, I might have to rock with that Tobias Harris. I might trade for Tobias Harris, which is something I don't think anybody's ever said before. But if we're trying to buy into right now, Tobias Harris, welcome to the team. Harden, Isaiah Joe, Kawhi Leonard, Tobias Harris, Zubac with a bench of Brook Lopez, Alex Caruso, Derrick Jones Jr., Aaron Wiggins. I think I'm gonna. I know I just brought you in Aaron Wiggins, but I think. Oh, I think I need like a backup point guard. Who could that? I mean, KJ Simpson's here. Not very efficient. KJ Simpson might. I mean, okay, I'm gonna do this deal for Mitch Robinson. I don't want Mitch Robinson, but at this point in time, I gotta get what I can get and make a trade. We have an unpredicted first round pick. That's gonna give us a better backup point guard. And it's Trey Mann. Trey Mann, welcome to the team, Trey Mann. Like, it is gonna be what it is. Harden, Joe, Leonard, Harris, Zubac with a bunch of Trey Mann, Brook Lopez, Alex Caruso, KJ Simpson. Well, we just got KJ Simpson anyway, so I'm just gonna listen. I know I'm making a lot of trades here, but like we gotta do something because we are really, really bad. Like, I'll take any type of. I mean, Gershon Yabusele, Corey Kispert's there. I'm gonna trade for Corey Kispert. Just more shooting. Just more shooting off our bench. And we got to sign 2 players here. I feel way worse about this team now. We'll just bring in a Zach Collins for a year. And then we'll bring in a Caleb Houston. We can't bring in Caleb Houston. We can't bring in anybody because you guys all want a shit ton of money. Harrison Barnes. You got me, Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes always got me. Okay. Game 1 against the Houston Rockets, we lose by 4. Yeah. Harden 28-6-6, still playing well. Kawhi Leonard better. Let's go to the trade deadline, man. Trade deadline, we're 36-16. We're the 3 seed, 7 games back from the Mavericks. A lot better actually than I thought we were. We started out really, really good, or really, really poor, and we turned it around. Kawhi Leonard 23-5-3 on decent efficiency. Zubac, another good year. James Harden 19. Yeah, he definitely took his drop off. Tobias Harris back in the Clippers, man. We're gonna get a good season from Trey, man. So I think we're good, right? We have Caruso's and Corey Kispert's, a lot of money. We don't have picks. I get that, but we need to make a splash trade for like something. And Aaron Gordon is not exactly that. Like, what if I? Corey Kispert, Alex Caruso, and that is like what, $33 million? $33 million. We got a lot to work with there. Like a 2? Like a Jared McCain would be cool. Yeah, they can't take a Jared McCain. What am I thinking there? That's too much money. It's obviously too much money for a Jared McCain. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm a little dumb sometimes. Kobe White. Bringing Kobe White could be interesting. Derek White could be interesting. Not having the best year. Dyson Daniels not having the best year. Who could we? Like, Brandon Miller's only making $15 million. Zach LaVine's making a lot of money. Not a lot of people are in the range I could really get right now. I mean, like Corey Kispert for Cam Thomas. And we have 3 second-round picks. It's better. No, okay. These trades aren't really. I mean, Christian Brown. We're gonna go ahead and make that trade for Christian Brown. I like him starting at the 2 a lot more than Isaiah Joe. 9. I mean, not having the best season, but I think defensively brings some more there as well. Just looks a little bit better for Isaiah Joe on the bench. That really does leave Alex Caruso now available for trade. Again, like, it's $19.5 million. I'll kind of just take many, like, Obi Toppin's there. Naz Reid is there. Okay, we cooked a little bit. We now have a bench of Naz Reid, Trey Mann, Isaiah Joe, and Brook Lopez. Okay, you know what? If I make Naz Reid a power forward, backup center, I feel like this team actually might have something a little bit. Now, I think I'd be, for a good season, we've gotten out Tobias Harris. I'd be remiss to not at least put an offer out there. If I don't have anything I don't like, I'm just going to keep him. And I'm not seeing, if I can get a similar overall with a pick, I'd definitely do that. But no, I'm not seeing it. So you know what? We're bringing in Naz Reid. We bring in Christian Brown. I think we could maybe make a push this year. Victor Wembanyama MVP, Jeremiah Fears, Rookie of the Year, Dame 6th Player of the Year, Vic Deepoy, Kalaman Maliwatch, Most Improved, John Morant Clutch, Chase Kidd Coach of the Year, Jordan Hobson. Cool. No Clippers on the first team, second team, or third team. Defensive teams we get. No Clippers again. We end up being the 3 seed against the 6 seed Houston Rockets in the first round. Reed Shepard, Amin Thompson, Kevin Durant, Jabari, Alperen Sengun. This is like a really good team. Unfortunately, we might get bounced out really quickly. We lose in game 1. Let's drop down to an 8-man already. They want to put Naz Reid in the starting lineup for Tobias Harris. I'm fine with that. We do win game 2. Christian Brown is our savior, and Naz Reid, our 2 new additions, save us in game 2 to go up 2-1 now. Kevin Durant with 20, down with 27, 7, 8 from James Harden. Kawhi Leonard with a big game, going up 3-1. I'm hoping Kawhi Leonard with a big game to force. Okay, let's win in 6. We win in 6 against the 2-seeded Minnesota Timberwolves. We beat last year. Dillingham, Edwards, McDaniels, Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert. We took Naz Reid from him. We took one of their starting. He started for him last year. Anthony Edwards with 47, with Kawhi Leonard with 23. Naz Reid with 23 wins us game 1. Game 2, they do tie it up. 34 from Anthony Edwards, 28 from Kawhi Leonard is not enough. We're down 2-1. We're going to drop to a 7-man. Isaiah Joe is now starting in game 4. We do tie the series 2-2. Isaiah Joe gives us 4 points on awful shooting. I mean, thank you. We won the game. But Christian Brown, please go back in the lineup. And we lose again, though. Which makes me a little worried for Christian Brown. Game 6, we're in LA. This is a win or go home for us. We need to force a game 7 in Minnesota. We're going back and forth. We're down by 8. We're going to lose. And I'm really getting worried because they're just going to get worse. And this might be a fail. LeBron retires a Bull. Chris Paul retires a Celtic. Brook Lopez retires. Tobias Harris retires. Okay, so our team, I mean, we traded over first round picks anyway. Okay, I don't really know where we go from here. We're not bringing back anybody there. Qualifying offers, we're not bringing back Pele Larson. We have James Harden, we have Trey Mann. We have Christian Brown, we have Isaiah Joe. We have Naz Reid, we have Zubac. That leaves Kawhi Leonard. We're going to give him his bag. Kawhi Leonard comes back. Right. So we have $28 million. Asar Thompson is unrestricted. So we're going to throw him an offer. He's going to come to the Clippers. Honestly, it's fine. Asar Thompson saved us in another video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we just bring in some like big man. Like, oh god. Day'Ron Sharpe, for a year. Keldon Johnson. Daron Sharp is here. Why the hell could we not give... Okay. This team is really bad. Zubac goes down. Asar goes up 1. Trey Mann goes up. James Harden's ass. Nas Reed's ass. Christian Brown's ass. This might be a bit of an L. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This might be a bit of an L. I felt really good about this rebuild coming in. I thought we could win 2 or 3 championships. But obviously that's not happened. It's probably going to be a really bad rebuild. Trey Mann, Christian Brown, Asar Thompson, Nas Reed, Zubac with a bench of James Harden, Isaiah Joe, Gershon Yabusele, and Daron Sharp. Well, it's very clear at this point in time that we need to get rid of our big contracts, and that is James Harden. What in the hell can I get for James Harden and a 2032 pick? Oh, okay. What about, do we have any young guys? Not really. Kenyon Martin Jr. Oh, we're riding it. This one might just be chalked up as an L already, but we're going to ride it out. I mean, we're starting off really good, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're the 1 seed. Zubac. Okay. Hey, James Harden's playing really good. You just want... Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's fair. Like, even if I add a first round pick to James Harden, like, nobody. What if I had a second? Oh, Aaron Gordon and Rudy Gobert. You know what? I don't even know what's happening in this video. Let's just... This is a disaster of a video. And it makes sense that it's the Clippers, that it's a disaster, because it's just a disaster organization. I'm sorry. But you know what? We're winning games. So I'm just going to take the W, and we're going to move on and see if we can win the finals with objectively one of the worst teams I've ever had in a 2K rebuild. Jay MVP, Reggie Taylor Rookie of the Year, James Harden 6th Player of the Year. He gets a second one. We'll take that. I don't even care. We got Coach of the Year. We got the 1 seed, taking on the Pelicans in the first round. Jeremiah Fears, Murray, Brennan. I don't know why we're here. I don't know how we're here. But you know what? We're rocking through it because we're trying to bring the Clippers to our first ever championship. We made it to the conference finals once. I didn't even recognize that was the first time in team history they made it to the conference finals. So I already took them further than they've ever been. But now we have De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan, and Victor Wembanyama, and the Spurs in the second round as the 5 seed. Hello? We tie it up 1-1. Yeah, okay. Let's take it seriously. Let's take it a little seriously. Gershon is starting at the 4. Why the hell not? We win game 4. We go up 3-2. We have a game 7 against the San Antonio Spurs in LA. If this ragtag group of players win, we have to recognize James Harden as the best floor raiser of all time, but it's not going to happen. We tried. Asar Thompson tried. James Harden. Hey. Well, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Vic and the Spurs win the championship. Now, this was not fun. The Clippers are in a desperate cap hell. They have old players. This is probably what's going to happen to them in real life with this, but I tried. Listen, I couldn't even save the Clippers, so I don't know what that means. But if you guys did like this video, which you probably didn't, it's okay. Please go down and hit the like button, subscribe button. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Who knows? Maybe by the end of the year, probably not. But let's push for it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.